Well, technically it's like noon. I just wanted to take you guys out to my garden. I just started gardening this past week. I've kind of become obsessed, like it's my new obsession. Let me take you guys down to this project that I've started. Now, it is going to be much more elaborate than this. I'm adding 2 more garden beds and I'm doing a little bit of landscaping. But you will see that like there will be 2 garden beds here on both sides, and I'm gonna add like a pathway here. That is my little garden right now. It is going to expand and be bigger. I think I'm gonna do like lettuce here. It's a work in progress, but that's kind of my new hobby right now. Also by the pool over there, I don't know if you guys can see, but I have my hydrangeas. Hi Milo, what's up? Ugh, I just got a stomach ache, like out of nowhere. Ow, maybe it's this, I don't know. We are gonna go to the garden store. I'm living in the garden store. Also, check out my hair right now. What do we think of this? How long is my hair getting? That's crazy. It kind of looks shitty. That's because I put it in braids last night while it was still wet, and I woke up and I undid the braids and I look like Jane of the Jungle. Anyway, I have a garden project that I'm working on this weekend. A magical garden in my backyard. But one thing that I never would have expected when I started this project is the fact that it would literally cost me hundreds of dollars. I'm going back to the garden center because I need to find some kind of like rake thing, and then I'm also gonna buy a few more plants, and I need some more soil, and yeah, gonna be a busy day. I'll meet you guys at the garden store. This is a really cool garden store, by the way. They have literally every plant known to mankind. It's a dangerous place to be. I don't know if it's like because I'm getting into like my mid-30s. It's like one day I woke up and I was like super into birds. I got one of these like bird feeder cameras. I am literally obsessed with birds, guys. And I have to show you this app. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna actually like literally stop in my driveway because I need to show you guys. I'm like a Jehovah's Witness. I'm like, do you have a moment to talk about birds with me? There's this app and you have like all these bird species that you collect. But yeah, it's so fun. You get to collect birds and it notifies you whenever there is a bird that's coming to like feed in your feeder. I was so obsessed with it that I went back and I bought one for my parents, and now they're obsessed with birds too. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like a switch went off in me and all of a sudden I'm just into birds. I'm also just like enjoying the simpler things in life, and as you get older, you definitely stop to smell the roses more. I never noticed birds the way I notice them now. Like now I hear birds, I'm like, oh my god, like birds are they're so loud. Like, have they always been that loud, or have I just been so consumed with other things that I never stop to actually listen to the birds? Anyway, yeah, really into birds now. It is busy here today. Oh, what are these? Sweet autumn clements? Cute. Whatever this is, I want it. I don't know what it is, but I love it. Oh. Chilling with my plants in the car. I kind of like this. Like, I would drive around with this. I feel like it would be a great source of oxygen while I'm driving. Just enjoying the beautiful flowers and making some sorbet in my Ninja Creamy. So I did mango, just fresh mango sliced up in the Ninja Creamy. It is literally the most amazing, incredible, pure sorbet. And I'm not even kidding. Like, I only put mango in this. Like, I had overripe mango sitting on my counter yesterday. Didn't know what to do with it, so I made ice cream. This is so good. This project should be done by today, so here's the before and cue the after. My garden is done. Yes, I'm wearing overalls just because I was gonna go do some pictures for my spicy page by my garden. I'm gonna give you guys a tour. I am so excited. Let's take a look at all of my new plants. But yeah, that's what we have so far. I'm still figuring out what will go where. I think maybe I'm gonna do a little bit of lettuce, so maybe the lettuce will go here. But yeah, that is my garden and I'm so freaking proud of it. It looks amazing. I am so excited to come here every morning with my matcha and just like water all of my plants. plants and bring a basket and harvest vegetables. Guys, I'm so excited. Today is the first official morning where I get to fully enjoy my garden. So we're gonna have a very like zen morning together. We're gonna make a matcha latte and then we're gonna go down and we're gonna water all of my plants and see how they've progressed over the evening. I'm sure not much has changed, but I'm very excited. Just like a little heads up to you watching, I am a beginner gardener. About 2 months ago, I bought some easy plants because I was so sick and tired of having fake plants all around my house. I felt like a fraud. So I bought some easy plants. They are dying, but I decided that this was going to be like my foray into actually being a plant mom. As you guys know, I'm a dog mom, but I feel like I need to be mother to more things. It kind of came to a head when I decided, you know what? I'm gonna just do a whole freaking garden. I saw on TikTok that people were recreating their backyard spaces into big blossoming cottagecore gardens and it looked amazing and I was like, I need this. I will stop at nothing to make this happen. Some thousands of dollars later, here we are. And it's still not done yet. I still have more things coming today. I have more raised plant beds coming today. I have a bird cage trellis coming today. I've also started drinking matcha. I just decided one day I woke up, I was like, coffee's disgusting. We're gonna start drinking the green stuff. I already made one this morning, but I did see online, somebody said that putting your hands in soil is better than therapy. Now, I don't know if this is like propaganda being pushed by big soil, but it's working. It's definitely working. And I will say, like, gardening is very, very peaceful and I'm enjoying it. I think it's exciting to plant something in the ground and spend hundreds of dollars and then after several weeks of waiting, get one cherry tomato. This is the matcha powder that I'm using. It's called Gnocchi. Okay, so this is supposedly how to make the perfect matcha. The first step you take is you get your matcha whisk. I got everything off of Amazon, so, you know, it's not that expensive. And what you do is you take some hot water. You don't want it to be boiling hot. You want it to be around, actually, I don't know. And you just wet your whisk with that hot water because this softens the bristles. And apparently if you don't do this, your whisk will eventually crack and break. I wasn't doing this for the first week of making matcha, but now I am a better person. You're also supposed to have a sifter for your matcha. Mine's in the dishwasher. All right, I'm gonna take some of this hot water. I'm gonna pour it in here. I don't know, I'm doing like a third of a cup, a quarter of a cup in this. Then I'm going to take my matcha powder. The golden ratio that I found online is 2 teaspoons of matcha. So we're just gonna sprinkle that in there. I'm gonna add a little bit extra. And then what you do for about 1 minute, you're going to whisk your matcha in M shapes or W. It doesn't really matter. I'm pretty sure that eventually I will get carpal tunnel from this. This is a workout. And then I'm going to add in my vanilla syrup because I'm making a vanilla matcha latte today. That's good enough. All right, and then I'm gonna take my oat milk. You can use whatever milk you wanna use. I'm using Willa's oat milk. This is like the barista brand that's supposedly better than the other brands. Why is there a hair on my cup? I also do like to add in maybe like a shot of like more flavor just because I need a little bit of extra sweetness. All right, we're gonna whisk a little bit more. The goal is to have it as frothy and foamy as possible. Also, if you're watching this and you're wondering what does matcha taste like, It tastes like vanilla and grass. No, I'm just kidding. It tastes a lot like green tea. So if you like the taste of green tea, you'll really like it. I also feel that matcha is not a very powerful flavor unless you use a lot of the powder. And so it's not as strong as coffee. It doesn't have as much caffeine as coffee. So if you're caffeine sensitive or if you feel that coffee makes you really jittery, then it's definitely maybe worthwhile looking into switching to matcha. I am very caffeine sensitive. I feel that coffee just after a while was making me feel not so good. And so I made the switch. I haven't looked back. It's not just a phase, Mom. All right, look at that. Oh my God, maybe I put a little bit too much milk. Let's try it. Delightful. All right, let's go water my plants. Over here we have some Market More. I almost thought it said Macklemore. Market More cucumbers. Ooh, why are these leaves like this? I don't know, guys. I'm new to this. Oh, and this plant right here is my pineapple sage, and it literally smells like pineapple. Water you, baby. Now this right here might not look like anything, but I have planted lettuce there. So I'm hoping within like the next week, something starts happening there. All right, so I am done for the morning. That was so peaceful and relaxing. God, I just feel like I'm really channeling my inner Martha Stewart or Ina Garden. Anyways, here is today's harvest. This beautiful, ripe little tomato. So excited to eat it. We should do a taste test. Let's go taste test my harvest. Let's make the world's most expensive tomato caprese salad. This is what my garden has yielded. And I'm going to grab some fresh sliced mozzarella cheese. Okay, this is a lot of cheese. It's a very cheese forward caprese salad. They're gonna be just like little sliders. We have some fresh basil from the garden that we are going to wash, and we're gonna top our little mozzarella sliders. Just recently, I discovered that my basil was infested with a worm, and the worm was eating my basil and then subsequently pooping on my basil. So I discovered poop on my basil, and now I'm gonna eat it, and I don't know how I feel about that, but I imagine that this is the case for almost any food that you buy from the store. It has either been pooped on, peed on, or nibbled on by an animal. So it's just something I have to get over, okay? Everybody eats poop. We're gonna just slide that in there. Wow, look how gorgeous. See, look, this was chewed on. Maybe we won't eat that one. Okay, and then we're going to take some Maldon salt. We're gonna sprinkle that over the top. Then we are going to grab our olive oil and drizzle that. And then we're going to get some, what is this again? Balsamic vinaigrette. Just do a nice little drizzle over the top, hit it with some pepper, and there you have it. Your $2,000, possibly more, mozzarella tomato sliders. All right, let's have a bite and see how good that tastes. That's amazing. Before I end this vlog, I have one more surprise for you guys, and I'm gonna show you that in just a moment. You are either gonna be shocked or you're gonna be very concerned, because you're going to start at this point in the video thinking that I am going through something, that I'm going through a midlife crisis. And I can assure you that there's a high likelihood I am. I'll show you guys in just a moment what I'm going to be doing, and yeah. I I got a truck. Oh my God. Okay, so I got this from Facebook Marketplace, and I'm not joking, like this was like so cheap. I never realized how cheap you can find cars for on Facebook Marketplace. And oh, that's scary. Is this, did I lock it? Yeah, I locked it. Okay, well, look inside the truck. It's like blue inside and it's matte black, but I am going to have it painted just because I don't love this color. It comes with this thing for tools that I don't have. So yeah, there is my new truck. I love it. I think it's gonna be a little bit of like a project car. I still have to go get it registered. I just got the insurance for it, but I'll take you guys for a little ride, and then I think I'm gonna wrap up the vlog. Mwah.